Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Noah back again with another video. And in today's video, I want to, first of all, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is a channel where I help people awaken to their true abilities and live the life that they want to. So yeah, in this video, I'm going to be talking about 7 ways that you can raise your vibration instantly. Now, what is your vibration, pretty much? You know, the great Nikola Tesla said it himself. If you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, us as humans, we each have our own individual dominant vibration. Now, our dominant vibration is primarily what we think, feel, and act on a day-to-day basis. Now, this can vary, right? Like some days we will experience things that aren't very, how do I word this? That aren't very, like, positive all the time. And it can have an influence on our vibration. So our dominant vibration is who we are for most of the time. You know, our vibration can obviously be lower from certain things that we do, but your dominant vibration is how you think, feel, and act on a day-to-day basis, pretty much, which is why it's your dominant vibration. It's not your, you know, you don't only have just that one vibration. But yeah, so these are going to be 7 different ways that you can raise your vibration instantly. And this will help you manifest whatever you want, because the higher your vibration is, the excuse me, the higher your vibration is, the more easy it will be to manifest whatever you want, because you're going to be in a flow state. And what is a flow state? Now, a flow state is something that where if you're working towards your goals, you'll be able to work and work without, you know, that much effort. And so yeah, yeah, with that being said, your vibration, these are going to be 7 different ways that you can raise your vibration. And the manifest whatever you want, to be honest. Yeah, like I was saying earlier though, the higher your vibration is, the more life will feel like a dream and just fun, you know what I mean? And time goes by really, really quickly. That's what I found, the more and more I've raised my vibration. But yeah, it's and it'll ultimately feel like heaven on earth for you. But yeah, let's get into the 7 ways that you can raise your vibration. Number 1 is going to be going outside. This can be huge because I like to walk around my community like almost every day, like barefoot, just so that I can just be outside with nature, you know. This kind of sounds a little bit like weird, but you know, hugging or touching or feeling trees can be very good as well, because you think about it, and like trees, like there are a lot of different things that like live on trees, you know, meaning that trees are very just life, like a very much like alive, you know. And this can also like help you like raise your vibration, just, you know, touching the trees and just being appreciative of it, you know. Going outside though is one of the main things that has helped me raise my vibration. It just helps you be a little bit more grounded in your day-to-day life, and just, you know, just be more in the present moment, and just not take things this seriously, because you realize that, you know, the position that you were given, you didn't really choose it, you know. And God put each and every one of us here for a reason. So it's like, that's what I believe. But anyways, going on to my second tip, my second way that you can raise your vibration, it's going to be your diet. And now, diet, I feel like, in my opinion, is very important to me. You know, what you're eating can be a great deal of what you manifest, really. because the more and more you eat, a healthier diet, the more and more it's going to be easier for you to work on what your goals are. Because if you're constantly eating junk food, which I'm not saying that like every one of you guys are, but I'm just saying it from my perspective. I used to eat junk food like a lot. But if you're eating junk food every single day, you're not going to have the desire, or you're not going to have the motivation to work on your goals and to work towards your dreams. So I think that diet really plays a huge factor in that. And I'm not saying that you have to change your diet completely, but try to incorporate organic whole foods into your diet. Electric foods, you know what I mean? Organic fruits, organic vegetables. Bananas are a huge thing for me. If you don't have money, like, bananas are super cheap. You can get a bunch of them for like $1 or $2, and yeah, I love bananas. So diet is very important. So yeah, number 3 is going to be meditation. Now, this one is a huge thing for me. When I started meditating, it changed my life completely. I was able to observe my thoughts a little bit more. Therefore, it was easier for me not to react to my thoughts as much, and it helped me just kind of analyze everything that I was thinking, and it kind of made me see a little bit more of like different perspectives of people, and which was also very cleansing as well, because I was able to kind of have an understanding for other people's situations a little bit better, and that was huge. And it also just helped me bring me back into the present moment. Yeah, so meditation's like huge. If you're in a room by yourself, just shut like all the sound off. I like to play certain frequency vibration like music, but like instrumental music. But it's up to you. You don't have to play music. You can play music if you want to, but just sit and just take conscious deep breaths. Just take deep breaths. I like to close my eyes, but some people, I've heard that you can, or not that I've heard that you can, but I've heard that some people like to open their eyes while they're meditating. For me personally, I prefer to close my eyes. Just a personal preference, but you can do either or. I feel like closing my eyes, it helps me kind of calm my thoughts down a little bit more. But it's up to you, like I said, and it's going to be hard at first to start, but when you start getting the hang of it, you're going to find that your vibration is going to raise like very, very rapidly, just by being conscious of your thoughts, you know what I mean? And it brings you into the present moment. So if you do that, like every day or every other day, it'll change your life for real. And yeah, meditation is powerful for me. Like I said, go into a room by yourself, turn everything off, and just close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths until you're able to just focus on your, just observe the thoughts that are coming in, and don't react to them or anything like that. Just kind of try to watch them. And you're not going to be able to watch them at first all the time, like I said before, but the more and more you practice it, the more you will get better at it. Like, I started off meditating for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I was able to do 20-minute meditations every single day. So it's up to you, yeah, like I said before. But moving on to the third, or wait, did I just do 3? The fourth thing, the fourth way to raise your vibration instantly, it's just giving more. Simple enough. Being just of service to others, whether that's giving someone financial support or just emotional support, whatever. But just the more and more you give, the more the universe will bless you, and the more that you will receive. And, you know, when I say give, I don't mean just let people walk all over you. This was kind of a problem that I had. I didn't really have a lot of boundaries, so when a lot of the times, like, when people would want to, like, hang out with me or do a certain thing, you know, you have the right to say no. And, you know, because you have to think about it, it's your time at the end of the day. And, you know, if you value your time, then you're not going to be as easily swayed to do something that you don't want to do, you know. And I had to realize that, you know what I mean? Like, as much as I felt bad for not hanging out with them, you know, it's more of, you know, what's going to benefit me, you know. And that's really important in terms of just, you know, just having boundaries, to be honest. So when I say give, I guess I don't mean as much of your time, but as long as you're using your time how you want to. But I'm talking about in terms of just everyday, just trying to give, you know what I mean? There's something called the law of exchange, you know. The more and more you give to people, the more the universe will bless you. That's kind of how the law of exchange goes. And yeah, which is why I wake up grateful every single day that I get to record this video for you guys. You know, the fact that I get to inspire millions of people is really, like, cool, to be honest. I never really thought that would have such an opportunity. But yeah, it's just a very wonderful feeling. And so yeah, just giving more is, it sounds simple, but it can actually be, like, life-changing. Yeah, so that's going to be number 4. Number 5 is going to be doing what you love, you know. This is also going to go hand in hand with following your heart. So just do whatever you feel is in your best intention. Just what you really want to do. Like, for me, I've always loved music and I've always loved singing, and every day I'll play guitar, I'll sing, like, whatever song I want to sing. And just do something that when you do it, the time just flies by, you know. That's how you know you really enjoy doing something. When you're just doing something and the time just flies. Like, it doesn't even, you'll just be like, oh, what happened? Like, it was just 3:30, like, you know, 5 minutes ago, and it's like 6 now. But so yeah, just follow your heart, you know. This can go hand in hand with meditation, because meditation will help you really get to know what you like, you know, just being by yourself and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of us, when we hang out with a lot of certain people, we kind of just are giving a lot of our energy to these people who we're hanging out with, and we're not as much focused on the things that we enjoy, you know. We're a lot of the times focused on things that other people are enjoyed, or, you know, just talking to other people about what they want, and we don't really have a lot of, like, time to reflect on what we want to do, you know. Like, I never knew that I was going to be ending up, or I never really knew that I was going to end up doing this, like, full time for a while. Like, yeah, I mean, I always had a feeling that I always wanted to be a YouTuber ever since I was, like, probably 13 or 14, but yeah, I guess I just didn't really ever like know that it was my life purpose until recently. So just follow your heart, you know, listen to your heart. Whatever you're doing that's fun, just do it, man. Go for it, you know. Life is too short, right? Like, we have to just, you know, take risks sometimes, and just be courageous, you know. Take that leap of faith, you know. But yeah, whatever that can be. For me, it's music, you know. You could be art, writing, journaling, whatever. Man, just yeah, just do what you're passionate about and something that you enjoy doing. You know, this can change, you know, you can change what you enjoy doing, but if you do something that you enjoy doing, you're gonna end up feeling a lot of the times better, and it's gonna raise your vibration very rapidly. So yeah, that's a huge one. These are all huge in my opinion. I'm very much enjoying sharing this with you guys, but yeah, we'll go on to number 6. Number 6 is gonna be a little bit esoteric. This it's not very much talked about as much, but it's something that has helped me a lot with just being a lot more connected with the universe and with divine being. And I think that this will help you guys out a lot too. And yeah, so I'm just going to share with you guys, it's sun gazing. And what I mean by this is, yes, literally staring at the sun. Wow, I never thought that I'd be doing a video on sun gazing. But yeah, it has been very profound for me. I know it's something that's a little bit esoteric. It sounds kind of out there because we're programmed to think that if we look at the sun, then it's bad for us, which just isn't the case. I've looked at the sun for the past almost year, and I've been sun gazing for, probably like 7 or 8 months, and it hasn't, not 7 or 8 months straight. Like, I took a couple breaks in between, but yeah, I've known about it for about 8 months, and I've been doing it on and off since then. This is gonna really help you be connected to the divine energy and just the consciousness and as a whole, and it's gonna help you just be more connected with everybody. I'm talking about animals, the trees, everything. When I first started sun gazing, I just looked at the world as like in a completely different way. It was like I was high. It was crazy. It was like I was like tripping or something. But yeah, it makes you feel more connected to everything, and it also it helps you really. It helps with your appetite, so you're not as hungry. And it also is very beneficial to your diet, and it helps you, so if you're trying to eat healthier, sun gazing is a very good way to help you to really understand what your body needs and what your body doesn't really like. You know what I mean? Like, when I was eating certain foods, I would wake up the next morning after I had sun gazed, and like I would sun gaze the night before, or not the night before, but the day before, right? I would wake up the next morning and I would just feel like, I knew exactly what my body didn't like, because my stomach would start aching. And so yeah, that one is a little bit more of an esoteric tip, and there's a whole bunch of other different tips about sun gazing, but yeah, it has just been very beneficial for me, and yeah, I definitely recommend that. Now, I do want to say this as well. If you're starting to sun gaze, please don't just go outside and look at the sun. Like, you have to be patient. You have to practice. You're retraining your eyes to look at the sun, because your eyes have never looked at the sun before. And if your eyes have never looked at the sun before, then and then you just randomly start looking at the sun, then it's gonna be very detrimental to your vision, and it's gonna, you could go blind because you're not looking at the sun. But that's the only reason, So you just be careful. Like, I started out when I couldn't see the sun clearly. When you're supposed to do it, the safest times to do it is 30 minutes to an hour after the sun has risen, and then 30 minutes to an hour right before the sun's about to set. So yeah, those are the safest times to do it. And for me, when I first started, I had to look through like I had to look up at it like a tree. Like, I had to look under a tree and look at the sun through like different branches, because you're still getting the energy if you can see the sun like in detail. But it'll help you be able to get your eyes a little bit more relaxed to the sun. And the more and more you stare at the sun, the more and more your eyes aren't gonna feel strained, and you're gonna be able to do it comfortably. So yeah, that's number 6. Number 7 is yoga. Yes, yoga. I've only done yoga probably like 3 or 4 different times, but every single time I've done it, has made me just a lot more present in the present moment. And it's just been amazing. Like it's also an exercise. So if you're looking for workouts, you know, yoga's it's a great workout, you know. And it doesn't seem like it. Like you'd be like, oh, why would, like, yoga doesn't seem like a good like workout that you do. All you do is stretching your body, but it is, trust me. I didn't understand it until I did it. So, but it has just been very beneficial to my body and just my mental state, because it helps you connect your heart with your head, you know. And yeah, that has just, shout out to my best friend. I know she's watching this video, but yeah, she's just fucking awesome. And she just put me on like yoga, and I've been doing a couple sessions with her. But yeah, it's been amazing, to be honest. And you know, it's another way of just challenging yourself. You know, I'm not a flexible person, but the more and more I do it, the more flexible I become, you know. And so yeah, it's another thing about raising your vibration is it's very important to not get like closed off by the idea of, oh, what could I, like, this isn't going to work out for me, or I'm not able to do a certain thing, you know. Because when you say that, then it's ultimately going to be able to manifest, you know. That's why you have to be very careful in what you say. And you know, because don't be so quick to just doubt yourself. You know, because we are limitless beings, you know what I mean? Jesus walked on water, and if he can do that, you know what I mean? Like, who says that you can't do whatever you want to do in this life? You know, who says that you're being free is your birthright? Or who says being you know, free isn't your birthright? I guess, I don't know. But bottom line, being free is your birthright. And Jesus was able to walk on water, you know what I mean? And that wasn't just BS, you know. Yeah, it was probably, but it's like, why would Jesus have all these powers? Jesus, he was the ultimate, you know, he was the ultimate consciousness, you know. He was able to connect with God, you know, when a lot of the people in the village weren't. And that's how he had so much magical powers that he did, because he didn't see himself as a limited being. He saw himself as a limitless spiritual being. That's how he was able to do everything that he did. And the more and more we, you know, view ourselves as that, the more and more we're able to manifest, you know what I mean? Like, there was another story where he was able to catch a whole bunch of different fish for the village, and just, he had so much food, you know what I mean? And he just gave. And so yeah, you know, if he can do it, well, who says that you can't, you know? That's the thing. It's like, you know, we have to look at ourselves as all equal, you know. These celebrities who are very famous, yeah, they have a lot of money, but that doesn't define who they are, you know. They still poop and pee like us. We all bleed red, you know what I mean? So we're all human at the end of the day, and that's something that's important to realize when you're raising your vibration, you know. And it's something that you will realize while you're raising your vibration as well. It's like we're all just one consciousness, and when you realize how special you are, it'll make your life 100 times easier, and it'll just make you a lot more grateful, you know what I mean? And so yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. That's gonna be 7 ways of how you can raise your vibration instantly. I hope this video helped you guys, as well as put a smile on your face or just relaxed you, you know. I've been told I have a relaxing voice, so that's pretty satisfying. It boosts my ego a lot, so it makes me feel really good, right? But no, yeah, I hope you guys had a lot of value from this video, because I'm just, you know, super grateful that I get to make these videos for you guys, and I'm so blessed that I'm able to inspire millions and millions of people. And, you know, it's just, yeah, I just can't describe how grateful I am for this opportunity. I never thought that I'd be a full-time YouTuber, you know what I mean? But that's the life career path that I've chosen, and I'm grateful that I get to wake up every day with a smile on my face, just being able to educate and just, you know, be on this journey as well. You know, I'm only 20 years old. I'm still learning a lot of these different things that I'm sharing with you guys, and I'm just so appreciative that you guys are riding along with me and helping me support my goals and my vision. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and turn on my post notifications as well. That would help out a lot in terms of seeing this video, and share this video with a friend, you know, if it helped you out. But yeah, comment in the description box below as well. I respond to every single comment, so make sure to comment below. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful afternoon, morning, and night, and peace, love, and happiness, y'all.